Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go? Yeah, the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ozzie Albies in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Wheeler, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
One out, bases empty. And another ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Man at first with one gone. And now, Austin Riley. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. The 0-1. Center field. Rojas racing over to make the catch.
Batting first, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. Olson, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Foul ball. Albies off of first with 2 away. Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Just misses with that one.
It's a good
2
take.
balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Atlanta. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Sends it across the first. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch of the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
And the right-hander deals. Out to short, Arcia. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That one ripped. Back there. And out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nick Castellanos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and now it's Alec Bohm. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris hauls it in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Wheeler back to work. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And he deals. Swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rojas makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting seven, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
1 ball, no
The
strike.
Phils leading by a run here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson.
Now the right-hander back to work. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now there's one away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Just missed.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and Real Muto is out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's in the dirt. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw sails over, is headed first.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Two outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas.
One ball. No
It's a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Marsh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Check on the runner. Marsh back in on a dive. That missed by a lot. 3-1. That one in there across the letters.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He goes down looking. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Jared Kelenic. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting up, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. And that one pulled foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. That's a little bit low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now on Acuna. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And Albies is retired. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter number 7.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time.
Turner.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the 0-2.
1 and 2.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
1-2 now. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. that skips in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one the other way, and a base hit.
A nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
One down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's already singled in this game.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Harris makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Strider picks over. Harper's back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And here it comes. Misses outside, and the count 1-2. Right through there, got him. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Phillies leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
1 ball. No
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Arcia should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. The why to kick the pitch. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Brandon Marsh.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0.
2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
worked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Runner takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 outs. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Wheeler back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
1 ball.
Kelman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Miss struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3, and the Braves go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's the strike. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count. Out towards left center. Settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Now
we all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Harper.
And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. Righty to the plate. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 down. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs.
No, that's high.
And a good eye there. Next pitch is outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Albies off of first with 2 away. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Three-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Olsen is set down. And that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Castellanos. Here comes a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik getting cranked up as well. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. Up the middle, Arcia. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for Atlanta,
So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. Dominguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count is 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 2. And that one is inside. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Boom. Settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. At the belt and fires.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next one is off the play. 3 balls, no strikes. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
3-1 now. Foul ball there. This one in the air. Albies settles underneath it. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Got him. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center field.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Wouldn't chase that time. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And he deals. Bounce to the right. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that extends the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Rojas off of first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Kelman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3.
The shortstop. Turner.
And a pitch. Bounce to third. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik also throwing. And here it comes. And that's down and away. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And that one hammered. Acuna going back. Just missed it. Runner tags, and we'll move up to third.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Kicks and fires. Bounced up the middle. Beats the throw. The run scores. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. First pitch misses.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
In the air out towards right center. Acuna after it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT. Real Muto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. There's a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering upstairs. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Brogdon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And a pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So man aboard here is Matt Olson. That one pushed to the left and foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom getting loose out there. Kirkering getting loose as well. Bounce to the right side. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batter, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
He's 2 outs away. Marcell Ozuna now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one hit to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Harris, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's a laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. That's down and in.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Three-0 down. And a strike on the outside edge. On the ground, and this should do it. Stop. That's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.